Hello and welcome to another 7 Nights 2 video. I'm your host Alexander Drago, and today is update day. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have new updates, new polls, new events. So without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? After all, it's what we're here for. So to start off our day, we have a beautiful update summary by a lovely CM Claire. Great community here. So today we have the updates. It's scheduled from 2 p.m. to 9:30 UTC, you know. Basic stuff, basic maintenance compensation of about 400 rubies, you know. Newest hero update is the legendary Vindictive Blade Aquila. Now, a lot of people have been having a lot of ums and ahs about her, especially with her release, but hopefully she'll see at least a bit of gameplay, especially in PvP. Two new legendary outfits, which is for Nestor Disciple Shane. I already know one is from the Ruby store and one is from tickets, so you can get one either way for you lucky people. Biggest part here is the guaranteed equipment summon rate and rate up summon added. It's more and more towards it, but we'll see it down here. Guild upgrade system added. In other words, we're getting guild masteries people for our guild rates, as you see further down. More guild shop products. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll see what it is. And more events. So we have the hero wait up summon, the Soulstone and Ruby Cells event. You know, if you want to wail out a little bit. This one's very interesting. The Legendary Plus Oath of a Berserker set for Gigantus, which is the, I do believe, if you go below X amount of percent in HP, get a huge boon to attack and attack speed, which is great for your immortal characters. You've got the 77 Festival Mystery event and the Lucky 77 Chest and Immortal Accessory Crafting event. Now, this is what I'm looking forward to. I know a lot of you people out there have been absolutely pulling your hair out trying to get those L Plus Immortal Accessories. Here is your chance. So let's go through it all. So, of course, you have the legendary Vindictive Blade Aquila. She has a very weird character skill set, which we'll go back into another video. The new outfits, which is looking absolutely beautiful, if I may say myself. When we switch across over to here, we can see the newest ones, which is Crimson Swordsman Shane. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It looks beautiful. I love the aesthetics for it. And, of course, you get the rear shot for the fans. Now, this one is the ticket one, which is 1,000 tickets. And, you know, it's one of those. But the other one is also a blue version, which I think is a little bit different. A little bit less flashiness, a little bit of a blue colour instead of red. And this one is going to cost you around about 5,000 rubies. And also, you know, to note, does not affect the hero's combat power, and it will activate. If obtaining one will activate its combat buff, increases some stats account power depending on the type. The outfit image is not subject. So, in other words, it may not affect the hero's combat power, but it may affect your account power, which is a bit sus, but as long as it's not too much, maybe 1 or 2 points is fine. So as you can see, beautiful more outfits for the options. Next one is the equipment summon shop, which is the accessory rates, the rates up, and the guaranteed summon system, which they finally added. This is my favorite part of it. The improvements have been made so the greater legendary plus accessories can be actually summoned along with the greater and legendary plus weapons and armor through equipment normal summons and rate up summons at the shop. Great. The Legendary and Legendary Plus Grade Skytia, which is the Ignore Defense equipment shop, can still not be summoned through it as it's only an arena-only accessory, which is fine. No one really uses it unless you really want to go off-meta with a defense-ignoring Delians. You have rate-up summons have been added to the summon shop, which is the equipment summon we already know. Details for designated legendary equipment for the rate-up summons can be found through the event notice. We can already see this. Here we go. So when a legendary plus grade equipment, weapon, or accessory has been summoned before the guarantee summon gauge, the guarantee is set. As always, all legendary summons, it will reset. But it is only 100 times pity on equipment. We don't have this 100 times 40. We don't have this no pity. We have 100 times pity. I think they're finally listening to the community. So 101st one will give you a legendary plus grade equipment, weapon, or armor. Now the accessory is still hit and miss, but we'll see what it is. The rate up though has the accessories. It's a bit like the L+, it's hit and miss. I'm not sure if you want to go for it. If you're wanting to wail out or if you're feeling really lucky, go for the rate ups. But this is how you get the Legendary Plus gear and the accounts for the equipments. And we're onto the guild system, which is... I've been waiting for this. I think a lot of the community is waiting for this, especially when you're starting to burn out from the old content, especially all you very hard and upcoming Hell players or Abysmal players, whichever you call it in the EU version. But your guild donation system for leveling up heroes and your guild. So basically you have honor coins, you can have gold, gives you guild XP, and also you can get you can exchange your Crimson Essence that you're probably not going to be using yet, but you might need it for later upgrading gifts. Guild Mastery System, which will be used in your guild raid, which is coming up. I believe there's 3 coming out, so check my previous video on must-pull characters to see which ones have their suppressors. But this one will affect all guild members, so it was a guild full one, so at level 25 you might get HP up, we're not sure which one it is, guild level 1. So level 5 maybe HP for your guild raid, it's always very nice. Here we go. So at level 5, when your guild masteries, which is through donations and events, increase your HP by all allies in guild raids. Level 10 is HP in Guild Wars. Now this is where it gets interesting. I have seen some very competitive teams in Guild Wars lately with my team overpowered. Shout out to them, shout out to Scars. Yeah, the extra HP will definitely do a large amount. Level 15 is gold increase from field exploration. If you're hurting for gold that much, you're doing dungeons anyway. Level 20 is your allies' defense by guild raid, and level 25 is defense by 5% in Guild Wars. Again, really worth doing all this. Level 30 is increase all status effect actually by 5%. Now, I'm doing an upcoming video about the PvP meta, but all I can say is CC and status effects are king, so if you get an extra 5%, that's negating your opponent's 5% of resistance. It gets stupid. 35 and 40 are attack by 5% for Guild Raid and Guild Wars. Level 45 is increase your chance of encountering field exploration boss by 10%. This is big, I know it doesn't seem much, but the chance to encounter the field exploration boss to get a chance of getting the main rewards, 10% increase, it's beautiful. Like you're going to run your expeditions from say 100 runs down to about 70. And level 50, increase skill level by 1. Again, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to envy any guild that gets there first because it will give you a huge advantage. The project shop to the guild, they have given us select rate up hero summon tickets finally, and of course more gold. So I think we all know where we're going for this. We're going to go for the Corrupt Lizardry Queen pet and the Select Rate Up Hero Summon ticket. It's weekly, but dear God, is it worth it. We're getting more ways to get our selected Legendary Plus. If any of you don't know, you can either gamble on the Rate Up banners, or you can save up your Moonstones, you can save up your Select Rate Up Hero tickets through your guild shop now, and I believe it was Topaz, to get your Select Heroes Rate Up tickets, and you'll get a guaranteed at 140 as with every other legendary summon. So a great addition to the guild shop, especially if you're thinking about what you want to spend. Yes, so the Corrupt Lizard Queen, 24,000 guild coins. Honor coins, there we go, so guild coins for Corrupt. Honor coins, which is your basic guild stuff you do for your dailies. And 200 gold for gold to 500,000, not bad to be honest. Right, next up we have the Guild Raid, which is been looking forward to everyone. You can participate in the Guild Raid after joining the guild, but not the day you joined, as per everything with the guild. And it will be open on the 20th, so not today of the update, but the day after. So the Guild Raid battle method, now this one needs to be important. There will be another video coming out soon about this as well, after I've got my head around it. I am not a old player, I'm a new player, but I've played so many of these, it kind of gets easy for me. There's no required entry fee, which is great for practice mode. If any of you played Raid Shadow Legends, it's similar to being able to just basically drop out of the Hydra Raid and back in. Challenge mode can only be attempted 3 times per session. For each dungeon, the highest score among the 3 attempts will be recorded, which is fine. The battle time is limited to 5 minutes, so basic and range timer is a little bit higher this time. For both practice mode and challenge mode, you will obtain a score proportional to the damage dealt to the monster within the time limit. So kind of like a Salos raid, where you just want to beat the hell out of it and avoid everything. Guild Raid's team formation will follow the same battle rules as Guild Wars, so you can save and swap. Heroes, pets, and formation, and every time you do your thing out of your 2 attempt, you can't use the older characters. So, honestly, practice with your practice with your second best, see what your scores are, and then go full in with the actual challenge mode and see how you go from there. As you can see, there are 3 zones at the moment: the Thunderbolt Zone, the Silent Garden Zone, and the Chaotic Land. These are all, I believe, Dragon-type bosses, so watch out for their attacks. Each one has their own suppressor, so make sure to read up on which one. Check out my old video again. Guild Raid monsters, it's tiers 1 to 30, and their abilities and status will vary from each tier. Again, they're increasing all the tiers, so you've got Rule of Lightning, Rule of Fear, and Rule of Silence, which is all Dragonlands, which is beautiful. If HP of the appearing boss reaches 0, you can proceed to the next tier. So does this mean that you can, I need someone to actually clarify for this, if they can, if you're killing a tier 3 boss and you are halfway through your time, does it instantly transfer to the next one, or do you just have to wait? So we'll find out about that. The Guild Raid pre-schedule starts in 1 week, so you actually get competitive for this. So we get in progress, season ending. So the season will begin next time on the Wednesday, which is always nice. Guild Raid pre-rewards, here we go. So you get tier 1s, you get 500 points. You get gold, which is 50,000. You get 100 rubies for tier 2. We know we get the required points, so you know the points you need. 500,000. It basically increases all the way down to tier 30, which is 118,000. So the ones you're going to be looking out for most likely is tier 2, tier 4, tier 5, tier 8, tier 10, tier 11, tier 14, tier 16, tier 17, tier 20, tier 22, tier 26, tier 28, and tier 29. To get the most out of your free-to-play players. Gold is in the rest of them, but I feel like most guilds can probably get to about tier 20 with the 54,000 points, which gets you another 100 rubies. In total, every week you can get, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So around 900 to 1,000 rubies and about 1,000 topaz as well. So you're looking at a lot you can go for. Make sure you do your guild. Make sure you do your guild proud. With your guild raid achievement rewards, again, it's required points. It's just guild coins, but again, that's really quite helpful. Preseason rewards, again, guild coins and gold, but it's stupid amounts. If you're ranked first, you get 20 million, yes, 20 million gold. For everyone that's not going to be that other ranks, 1.6 million is still really well worth it, even if you're not going to go into the rankings. Guild Wars Season 2 will take place beginning the 22nd. So all you avid PvP peers and you competitive lot in the Guild Wars seasons, good luck in that. Shout out to Blue Rain that we just fought a couple of days ago. You were an absolute menace to fight, but we enjoyed it thoroughly. Let's see, Hero Wait summoned up, here we go. So from the 19th to the 4th, before maintenance, we are getting the Legendary Special Summon, Legendary plus Nestor Disciple Shane. Now that explains why they've been putting in the outfits. The raid-up summon is Legendary Vindictive Blade Aquila and Legendary Phoenix Empress Eileen. Honestly, the Fondina Empress Eileen was a lot better than the Phoenix, but if you're going to go for it, you're going to go for it. Hopefully I'm going to be pulling for Nestor Disciple Shane, but we'll see how it goes. Soulstone's a Ruby event. Soulstones can be purchased for Ruby and Shot for the new heroes, that's fine, and all over on the revates. Legendary O for the Berserker Plus. What does it do? We're not sure yet, but again, I think it's the drop below certain amount of HP and gain stupid buffs. So it's a rate-up summon for it, and it's made by Gigantus Gear, so you can craft it later, I believe. Hold an upgrade support special mission for the Vindictive Blade as per every new character. 77 Festival mission event. So, in celebration of the 77 Festival, which is, 7 Nights 2, a mission event will take place in which you can complete missions that open every day for 7 days to obtain a legendary hero selection ticket, rubies, topaz, and hero pet and quick collection equipment summon tickets, along with various other rewards. Now, this is going to be your base hero selection ticket, so it's not going to be anything like absolutely insane, but it might be enough to get you those soul shards early, or that one character you've been missing. The Lucky 77 chest sale and the Immortal Accessory crafting event. Now, this is a big thing. You can craft immortal accessories by collecting incomplete energies of immortality from the Lucky 77 chest. So everyone's going to be on that. I hope you and wish you best of luck in collecting those, because God knows we all need it to push back the 4,000 marker in PvP. The ending of event, so we're finishing the Chris events, the Mercury events, and the New Year's Shea Pet. So if you haven't collected that, I'd recommend managing at least trying to see if you can collect it today, unless you've already got the update. So now they fixed an improvement. So finally, entrance screen theme will be changed to the winter theme. Good. And in-game screenshots were taken in test environment, of course. So everything we see in the screenshots may or not be coming through. But that is today's update for our lovely 7 Nights 2. Hope you enjoyed yourself, especially if you're just listening along. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps me so very much. And until next time, stay amazing. I've been your host, Alexander Drago, and goodbye.